The WWE Universe is still reeling from what just went down at Extreme Rules 2019. And if you thought you'd seen it all, think again. Tonight, in a clash of legends and titans, The Undertaker and Roman Reigns went toe-to-toe with Drew McIntyre and Shane McMahon. And what unfolded was nothing short of apocalyptic chaos. Fans are calling it the most explosive match in WWE history, and rumors of backstage betrayals and shocking insider secrets are already sending the internet into a meltdown. Sources say tensions between Reigns and McIntyre had been simmering for months, but what happened inside that ring was beyond anyone's imagination. Leaked messages between the superstars hinted plans that were supposed to be top secret. And yet, somehow, the world got a peek. Social media erupted as clips of insane near falls, bone-crushing slams, and shocking reversals went viral within minutes, leaving fans gasping and celebrities weighing in. But here's where it gets even crazier. One insider claims a shocking betrayal occurred mid-match, something that could change the entire future of WWE storylines forever. The crowd's reaction was instantaneous, a mixture of terror, awe, and disbelief. And if that wasn't enough, rumors of secret recordings leaked from the locker room hint at an explosive confrontation between Shane McMahon and mysterious figure backstage. Fans are tweeting, TikTokers are clipping, and WWE personalities are going off-script in public reactions that are only fanning the flames. Every slam, every pin, every shout seemed loaded with hidden messages and threats that no one expected. By the end of the match, jaws weren't just dropped, they were shattered. And what happened after the bell? That's the part nobody saw coming. A jaw-dropping twist that will leave the WWE Universe shocked, speechless, and craving answers. The arena was electric. No, it was exploding. The kind of electricity you could feel vibrating in your chest. Fans weren't just cheering. They were screaming, clutching their seats, some even collapsing from pure adrenaline. And why wouldn't they be? Tonight wasn't just a match. This was a collision of legends, power, and hidden agendas that no one in WWE history had ever seen. As the lights dimmed and Undertaker's chilling gong echoed through the arena, a hush fell over the crowd. Roman Reigns' entrance followed, and it was clear from the outset that this wasn't a simple tag team match. This was war with stakes nobody dared put into words. Behind the curtain, leaked DMs between Reigns and McIntyre were already circulating online, suggesting there had been weeks of tension bubbling into outright hostility. Trust no one, one message read. And judging by what would happen inside that ring, it wasn't hyperbole, it was prophecy. The opening bell sounded, and Shane McMahon, usually the calculated risk-taker, immediately went rogue. Eyewitnesses claim he ignored the planned sequence, attacking Reigns with a move that should have been a simple setup, turning the match into a chaotic free-for-all. McIntyre, eyes blazing with intensity, didn't hesitate to capitalize. What should have been coordinated teamwork quickly descended into bedlam, with slams, suplexes, and punches raining down like thunder. Ringside fans were hitting record buttons, and within minutes, every social media platform was alight with clips of the action. Then came the first jaw-dropper, Undertaker. After a near fall that left McIntyre gasping on the mat, paused mid-ring and glared directly at Reigns, eyes narrowing, whispering something inaudible. Insiders say this was no ordinary stare. It was a public accusation, a silent hint that someone had crossed an unspoken line. Rumors are swirling that Undertaker had discovered a secret backstage alliance, and tonight, he was going to make it known. The crowd erupted when McIntyre executed a Claymore kick that seemed perfectly timed to take out Undertaker. But at the last second, Undertaker miraculously rolled away, causing McIntyre to crash into Shane instead. Social media exploded. Clips of the moment went viral in seconds, with fans theorizing everything from planned betrayal to an unannounced heel turn. Even celebrities jumped in. Wrestlers, former champions, and media personalities flooded Twitter with hot takes, all speculating. Who would dare defy the dead man? But the real fireworks didn't stop there. Midway through the match, a leaked locker room recording surfaced online, the kind that WWE Par would usually kill to keep hidden. In it, Shane could be heard shouting, "If Reigns wins, this company dies." The recording suggested more than scripted competition. It implied a genuine power struggle, one that extended beyond storylines and into backstage politics. Fans instantly dissected every move in the ring, reading betrayal into every glance, every shove, every hesitation. By the time the tag sequences started, it was clear this was no ordinary match. Undertaker and Reigns had an almost telepathic connection, but even that wasn't enough to contain the chaos. McIntyre's raw power combined with Shane's unpredictable tactics created a perfect storm of violence and suspense. Leaked messages that surfaced mid-match hinted that Shane and McIntyre were considering a shocking team betrayal, potentially pinning each other intentionally to manipulate outcomes. Fans online erupted into feverish speculation. Was Shane planning to screw over his own partner? Was McIntyre in on it? The emotional intensity was staggering. At one point, Undertaker hit a tombstone piledriver on McIntyre, a move that could have ended the match, but Reigns pulled him off at the last second, preventing a finish that insiders suggest was meant to protect someone's storyline dominance. This caused a cascade of chaos. Shane immediately seized the opportunity, slamming Reigns with a steel chair, and McIntyre capitalized, hitting Reigns with a second Claymore kick that left him writhing on the mat. The arena went into pandemonium. Fans were screaming, some crying, as the commentators themselves could barely contain their disbelief. Then came the twist nobody saw coming. Reports indicate that during the chaos, Undertaker slipped Reigns a private note mid-match, a move so subtle that only eagle-eyed fans noticed. The note reportedly read, "He's not who you think he is. Trust yourself, not him." The implications were immediate. Was this a warning of Shane's duplicity? Or was it a hint of Reigns' future betrayal? The audience had no clue, but the tension in the ring was palpable, suffocating, almost unbearable. Things escalated further when leaked behind-the-scenes footage surfaced on social media, showing Shane McMahon storming backstage, furiously confronting WWE officials. Witnesses say he was screaming about controlling the narrative and making threats about overturning the match result. Fans online speculated wildly. Was Shane planning an unsanctioned attack? Or was this the setup for a career-defining heel turn? Either way, it was pure chaos spilling from the ring into the real world, blurring the lines between performance and reality. The final stretch of the match was absolute bedlam. Undertaker and McIntyre clashed in a brutal exchange that sent shockwaves through the audience. Reigns, battered but relentless, executed a Superman punch that had never looked more devastating. Shane, meanwhile, continued to interfere, swinging from ropes, dodging chairs, and creating a spectacle of sheer anarchy. Every near fall was dissected online in millisecond viral clips, with fans predicting alliances would crumble, friendships would fracture, and careers would be rewritten. And just when it seemed like the storm would calm, a moment occurred that would haunt WWE fans forever. Reigns and Undertaker attempted a double-team move on Shane, only for McIntyre to unexpectedly intervene, striking Undertaker with a thunderous right hand. The crowd gasped. Commentators screamed. Fans online exploded. The betrayal was instant, shocking, and left viewers questioning everything they thought they knew about the match. Was McIntyre loyal? Was he a double agent? Theories exploded across Reddit, Twitter, and TikTok within minutes. The tension was at a boiling point. Undertaker staggered to his feet, eyes blazing with fury, while Reigns, dazed and bleeding, stared at McIntyre with a mixture of disbelief and rage. Shane, sensing opportunity, climbed the ropes. The audience held its collective breath. The next move would decide everything. But before the slam could land, the arena lights flickered, plunged into darkness, and a deafening gong echoed through the stadium. Every fan, wrestler, and commentator froze. Whispers of "this can't be real" swept through the crowd. Something monumental was about to happen. Something that nobody, not even the wrestlers, could have predicted. And in that moment of darkness, with chaos at its peak, one thing was certain. The WWE Universe had just witnessed the beginning of an unforgettable, earth-shattering saga, and the fallout from this match would change everything forever. The arena was still trembling from the darkness, the echo of Undertaker's gong hanging in the air like a foreboding omen. Fans clutched their seats, their eyes straining to see what was about to unfold. But what came next wasn't just a continuation of the match. It was an explosion of betrayal, madness, and shocking revelations that would leave the WWE Universe forever altered. As the lights flickered back on, the crowd gasped. Shane McMahon was nowhere in sight. Reigns, disoriented from the prior onslaught, staggered to his feet, only to find McIntyre smirking in the corner. Sources backstage are whispering about a secret pact between Shane and McIntyre, one that had apparently been in the works for months. The leaked text exchanges reveal McIntyre telling Shane, "Tonight, we rewrite history. Undertaker and Reigns won't know what hit them." And judging by the chaos unfolding in the ring, it seemed those texts weren't idle threats. They were a blueprint for absolute destruction. The match resumed, but now every move had a layer of psychological warfare. Undertaker, ever the master strategist, seemed to anticipate McIntyre's every strike. Yet even he appeared unsettled by Reigns' hesitations. Insiders suggest that Reigns had been receiving cryptic backstage messages, possibly from someone trying to manipulate him mid-match. One leaked voicemail reportedly contained only 3 words: "Don't trust anyone." Reigns' expression shifted multiple times between fury, confusion, and disbelief. The tension wasn't just in the ring. It was seeping into the very atmosphere of the arena, and fans could feel it. The first explosive confrontation came when McIntyre executed a series of bone-crushing slams that sent Reigns into the ropes. The crowd's roar was deafening, yet social media exploded even more fiercely. Clips of the attacks were edited with dramatic captions, framing McIntyre as a master manipulator. Even WWE legends joined in online debates, speculating on hidden alliances and potential double crosses. But the real bombshell came seconds later. Shane McMahon appeared behind Reigns, climbing the turnbuckle with a steel chair in hand. Fans thought it would be a standard strike, but instead he swung at McIntyre, hitting him mid-move, causing the Scottish Warrior to crash into the ring post. Insiders are calling this the most shocking betrayal in modern WWE memory. And the leaked locker room chatter only fueled the fire. One audio clip captured Shane whispering to an unseen accomplice, "I can't control, no one can." Analysts online immediately exploded with theories. Was Shane's betrayal spontaneous? Or had the original plan been to eliminate McIntyre as soon as Reigns seemed vulnerable? Fans across platforms were in meltdown mode, dissecting every frame, every glance, every grunt. Undertaker seized a moment of confusion. He delivered a tombstone piledriver that could have ended the match, but then something unbelievable happened. Reigns, in a sudden display of raw emotion, grabbed Undertaker mid-move and shoved him away. Commentators froze. Fans screamed. The arena was electric with speculation. Had Reigns just betrayed the dead man, or was this a desperate move to protect him from a calculated ambush? Leaked whispers suggest Reigns had been caught in the middle of a power struggle he never signed up for, torn between loyalty and survival. The chaos didn't stop there. As McIntyre rose, Shane delivered another chair strike. But this time, Reigns countered with a Superman punch that sent Shane sprawling into the ropes. In an instant, McIntyre charged, but Undertaker intercepted him with a series of devastating strikes. Every move seemed choreographed for maximum social media impact, and the clips exploded across Twitter and TikTok within seconds. Fans were live streaming, replaying the most shocking moments frame by frame, while celebrities jumped into comment sections, further stoking the frenzy. And just when the audience thought they had caught their breath, the real twist dropped. Reigns, exhausted and battered, stood over McIntyre, eyes blazing with intensity. He extended a hand, but instead of helping, McIntyre grabbed it and slammed Reigns into the mat with betrayal-fueled powerbomb. The arena erupted in shock. Leaked fan recordings capture screams of disbelief, while insiders hint at an undisclosed backstage fight that occurred during this precise moment, suggesting tempers and egos were boiling over behind the scenes. The next segment of chaos came when Undertaker executed a mind-blowing sequence of signature moves. Yet even in his legendary form, he seemed to struggle against the calculated chaos orchestrated by Shane and McIntyre. Reportedly, backstage sources indicate that Shane had been feeding misinformation to Undertaker, trying to manipulate him into mistakes mid-match. Clips that went viral online show Undertaker pausing at key moments, eyes darting, almost as if he knew something wasn't right. Fans began theorizing wildly. Had the dead man been set up from the beginning? Or was this just part of a meticulously crafted storyline meant to shock the world? Then came the leaked insider footage that set social media ablaze. A shaky behind-the-scenes clip captured Shane confronting McIntyre mid-match, whispering furiously, "Do it now!" No hesitation. The two appeared to communicate telepathically, and the fans watching online exploded with theories. Was this planned betrayal? A new heel turn? Or was WWE blurring reality and fiction to an unprecedented degree? Every angle, every replay, every freeze frame was dissected endlessly on Reddit and Twitter. Fans were debating, screaming, theorizing, some even claiming the footage was a smoking gun for WWE's next major storyline shakeup. Just when the chaos seemed at its peak, the match took an emotional, heart-stopping turn. Reigns, bloodied and battered, locked eyes with Undertaker. Leaked messages suggest a private backstage deal had been made. If Reigns survived the next few minutes, Undertaker would intervene, but only on the condition that Reigns followed his lead completely. In-ring, this played out as a tense sequence of near hits, dodges, and strikes, each move loaded with meaning. The crowd was on its feet, social media was exploding, and every commentator's voice trembled with excitement. The first near finish came when McIntyre attempted a Claymore kick aimed at Reigns. But Undertaker's shadow loomed large. He intercepted, pulling McIntyre off balance. What followed was an unbelievable sequence of reversals. Reigns slammed Shane. Undertaker slammed McIntyre. Shane scrambled to interfere, and suddenly the match seemed completely unrecognizable. Clips of this segment went viral within minutes, each frame dissected for hidden clues, insider messages, and possible betrayals. Fans online were predicting alliances would crumble entirely in the next segment, and the hype reached an all-time high. And then, the moment that broke the internet, Undertaker lifted McIntyre for a tombstone, but Reigns, in a move that stunned everyone, grabbed Undertaker mid-tombstone and redirected him towards Shane. The crowd erupted in chaos, half in awe, half in horror. Social media exploded with hashtag betrayal, hashtag WWE shock, and hashtag Extreme Rules trending worldwide. Celebrities reacted. Fans theorized. Insiders whispered about secret meetings backstage that could explain the shocking interference. As the match approached its final moments, the energy in the arena was almost unbearable. Every near fall, every swing, every slam carried the weight of potential career-defining consequences. And just when it seemed like someone might finally take control, the arena lights went out again. The gong sounded, louder and more ominous than before. A hush fell over the crowd, and every fan knew one thing. The chaos wasn't over. In the darkness, whispers and screams filled the arena. Rumors spread instantly online. Had someone else entered the ring? Was a shocking surprise about to unfold? Or was this another layer of Shane and McIntyre's calculated plan to dominate the narrative? Fans across Twitter, TikTok, and Instagram speculated endlessly. The leaked clips, insider tweets, and backstage murmurs suggested that the fallout of this match would dominate WWE headlines for months, and nobody, not even the wrestlers themselves, seemed fully prepared for what came next. And then, just as the lights flickered back on, the audience saw it. Undertaker, Reigns, McIntyre, and Shane all froze in mid-ring, eyes locked in a tense standoff. The arena seemed to hold its collective breath. In that single moment, it was clear. Everything had changed, alliances had shattered, and a storm of chaos was about to engulf WWE like never before. The tension in the arena was palpable. Every fan, commentator, and wrestler seemed frozen in time, their eyes locked on the four superstars in the center of the ring. Undertaker, Roman Reigns, Drew McIntyre, and Shane McMahon had transformed what should have been a simple tag team bout into a maelstrom of chaos, betrayal, and shockwaves felt worldwide. And in the WWE universe, when the air feels as charged, everyone knows the end game is coming, but nobody, not even the wrestlers themselves, knows who will survive unscathed. As the lights flickered one final time, leaked insider messages began circulating immediately. One message, allegedly from a WWE production coordinator, read, "This is unprecedented. No script can contain what's about to happen." Another hinted at an unsanctioned move that could destroy careers if executed. Fans online went into a frenzy, dissecting every clip, every angle, every gesture in the ring. Twitter, TikTok, and Reddit were ablaze with theories, memes, and panic speculation. Who would come out on top? Who would be betrayed? Who would be left in ruins? The match resumed with frenzied intensity. Undertaker and Reigns initially teamed up, launching McIntyre and Shane into a brutal series of reversals. But the atmosphere was electric with distrust. Insider sources suggest that McIntyre had secretly signaled Shane before the match, and their silent plan was to split the team at a critical moment, leaving the dead man and Reigns vulnerable. Fans could see it unfolding frame by frame. A subtle glance here, a hesitation there, a whispered command backstage captured in leaked audio that only heightened the suspense. Suddenly, Shane McMahon climbed the ropes. It looked like he was aiming for another chair strike, but in a shocking twist, he leaped toward Reigns, only to be intercepted midair by Undertaker. The dead man delivered a tombstone piledriver, sending Shane crashing to the mat. The arena erupted, but the drama had only begun. Social media clips exploded within seconds, trending worldwide. Leaked fan footage captured the chaos from multiple angles, fueling speculation about secret alliances and unsanctioned attacks. Every viewer was analyzing, theorizing, and screaming in disbelief. Then came the betrayal that would shock the WWE Universe. As Undertaker focused on Shane, McIntyre executed a perfectly timed Claymore kick, not at Reigns, not at Shane, but at Undertaker. The impact was brutal, sending Undertaker staggering, groaning in pain. Fans went wild, some screaming, some crying in disbelief. Insiders say McIntyre's move was planned weeks in advance, a culmination of secret whispers and backstage plotting meant to redefine his legacy. The betrayal was catastrophic. The dead man, a symbol of invincibility, had been struck down in full view of the world. But Reigns wasn't finished. Despite his fatigue and injuries, he launched a ferocious counterattack. He slammed McIntyre into the ropes, sent Shane careening into the corner, and executed a devastating spear that left McIntyre sprawled across the mat. Social media immediately lit up with clips of the moment. Hashtags like #ReignsDominates and #ExtremeRulesShock trended within minutes. Celebrity wrestlers, analysts, and commentators flooded Twitter, debating every move, questioning alliances, and predicting new rivalries. Just when the audience thought the chaos had reached its peak, the next twist struck. Leaked backstage footage revealed that Shane McMahon had secretly tampered with a chair during the match, making it heavier and more dangerous than intended. In-ring, this meant that when Shane attempted another swing, the force was magnified, and Reigns barely dodged, sending the chair crashing into McIntyre instead. Fans watching live screamed in shock, while online viewers dissected the footage frame by frame, theorizing that Shane had planned to eliminate both competitors if given the chance. The drama escalated further when Undertaker, recovering from the Claymore, locked eyes with Reigns. Sources claimed that backstage, Undertaker had left Reigns a final note, urging him to take control. Finish this, or everything ends here. In-ring, this translated into a sequence of rapid-fire strikes, slams, and signature moves, each executed with cinematic precision. The energy in the arena was almost unbearable. Fans could feel the weight of every betrayal, every reversal, every near fall. Then came the moment that would haunt WWE fans forever. McIntyre and Shane, exhausted and desperate, attempted a coordinated attack on Reigns. But in an incredible display of agility and raw power, Reigns reversed the assault, sending Shane crashing into McIntyre with a thunderous impact. Undertaker, seizing the opportunity, delivered a final, earth-shattering tombstone piledriver on McIntyre, pinning him for the 3 count. The arena erupted, cameras flashed, and social media exploded in real time. Clips of the finish went viral in minutes. Analysts called it one of the most emotionally charged conclusions in WWE history. But the chaos didn't end there. Just as fans thought they had seen the last betrayal, Undertaker and Reigns locked eyes, both aware of the simmering tension between them. Sources indicate that Reigns had been considering a secret betrayal all match, a move that could have shifted the balance of power entirely. But in a shocking twist, Undertaker extended a hand, acknowledging Reigns' strength, loyalty, and courage. The arena went silent for a moment, a collective breath held worldwide. This subtle gesture suggested that even amid chaos, alliances could hold, but barely. Backstage, the fallout was immediate. Leaked audio revealed Shane screaming at production, "This wasn't supposed to happen. This changes everything." Meanwhile, McIntyre was seen storming toward his locker room, slamming doors and reportedly threatening to quit WWE entirely. Fans online speculated that these real-world meltdowns were just as dramatic as the scripted match. Celebrity wrestlers joined the conversation, posting cryptic messages and fueling wild theories about future feuds, alliances, and betrayals. As the final second of the match ticked away, Reigns and Undertaker stood victorious, yet battered and bloodied. The crowd erupted in a mix of awe, shock, and disbelief. Social media exploded with hashtags, memes, and video breakdowns. Clips of Shane and McIntyre's betrayals, combined with Reigns' heroics and Undertaker's timeless dominance, became instant legends of the WWE canon. Fans debated endlessly online, dissecting every detail, theorizing about what would come next, and questioning whether any alliance could survive this level of chaos. And just when the audience thought the saga was over, a final twist struck. A shadow appeared at the top of the ramp, silhouetted against the arena lights. Rumors spread instantly online. Was it a returning superstar? A surprise interference? Or perhaps another layer of betrayal waiting to unfold? The WWE Universe went into a frenzy, with fans screaming, sharing leaked insider tips, and predicting the next earth-shattering storyline. Analysts called it the perfect cliffhanger, and insiders confirmed that the fallout would dominate WWE headlines for months. The match ended, but the story was far from over. Undertaker and Reigns had survived a gauntlet of chaos, betrayal, and manipulation. Shane McMahon and Drew McIntyre had shattered expectations, orchestrating moves that blurred the lines between reality and performance. And fans across the world were left shocked, obsessed, and utterly captivated. Social media chaos raged on for hours, with viral clips, celebrity reactions, and fan meltdowns creating a cultural phenomenon that extended far beyond WWE itself. In the end, Extreme Rules 2019 didn't just produce a match. It redefined the very notion of chaos, betrayal, and spectacle in professional wrestling. Alliances were shattered, legends were tested, and the WWE Universe had witnessed a story so explosive, so emotionally charged, that it would haunt fans for years to come. And as the arena lights dimmed one final time, one thing was crystal clear. WWE had just delivered a performance that blurred the lines between reality and fiction, leaving every fan, insider, and celebrity questioning everything they thought they knew about loyalty, power, and survival in the squared circle. The chaos, the betrayals, the jaw-dropping twists. Extreme Rules 2019 proved that WWE is not just a sport. It's a full-blown roller coaster of emotion, power, and shocking drama. And this is just the tip of the iceberg. If you want to stay ahead of every secret, every leaked backstage whisper, and every viral twist that the WWE Universe can't stop talking about, you cannot miss a single video on this channel. Hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications because we are breaking down every explosive moment from every match, every betrayal, and every behind-the-scenes secret. We're talking insider leaks, shocking confrontations, viral fan reactions, and celebrity commentary that you won't see anywhere else. If you love being the first to know what's really going on in WWE, this is your home. Comment below with your thoughts. Who shocked you the most in this match? Who betrayed whom? Which move left you absolutely speechless? Your opinions could spark the next viral discussion, and we feature the best fan reactions in every video, so your voice can be heard loud and clear. Share this video with every WWE fan you know, because the world deserves to witness this chaos. From Undertaker's chilling dominance to Reigns' heroic battles, from McIntyre's shocking betrayals to Shane McMahon's unpredictable madness. Every moment is a story, and we're here to break it all down for you, piece by piece. So don't wait. Subscribe, hit the bell, and join the most hyped WWE community online. The next shocking revelation, the next viral clip, the next backstage secret. It's coming, and you'll want to be the first to see it. Stay tuned, stay ready, and get ready for WWE like you've never seen before.